Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. American Pickers is not airing a new episode for a second week in a row after a ratings slump, as the network replaced the show with a fan-favorite series. American Pickers ratings have been struggling since Frank's firing, as Mike and Robbie Wolf and Danielle Colby have been unable to bring in consistent numbers. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal the History Channel show is not airing a new episode on Saturday, October 1. Instead, the network is airing reruns of Ancient Aliens in the 8 p.m. time slot. Episode 30 of Season 23, called Movie Making Magic, will air on Saturday, October 9. This is the second week in the row American Pickers has not aired new episodes. Last week, History aired part 2 of a 3-part series, The Cars That Made America, in the 8 p.m. time slot. This comes after the Saturday, September 17 episode brought in 762,000 viewers. This was the lowest-rated episode since the series returned on July 9. The decline in ratings came despite the show's desperate attempt to draw viewers in by featuring Frank on the episode with a throwback clip. The series also took a week break Labor Day weekend. Season 23 of American Pickers kicked off on January 1, 2022, with 1,050,000 viewers. The January 8 episode had 1,011,000 people watch, but by the end of the season, viewers lost interest as only 830,000 watched the March 12 episode. The March 19 episode, which was the final one before the months-long break, had just 804,000 viewers. The show returned on July 9 with just 833,000 viewers tuning in. The August 20 episode finally put the show back in the millions with 1,007,000 viewers. But ratings dipped for the August 27 episode, as it brought in 829,000 watchers. Fans have been boycotting the show since Frank's firing because of Robbie. One viewer wrote, "The show needs Frank, Mike, and Donnie. Stop changing it. I'm sure Robbie is a nice guy but comes across boring on TV." A second commented, "I watched the new season with the Wolf brothers. Need to bring back Frank. Robbie has no personality, he is absolutely boring." Another tweeted, "Is Robbie in the episode? If so, I can't watch. He should not be on camera. Leave him to come and pick up cars. That's where he belongs. The rating drops are directly tied to him." A fourth said, "Unless Frank is in the new episode, it won't be worth watching. Robbie is a disaster, but Mike won't admit it." Frank, 58, was hospitalized for a stroke on July 14 after a friend found him on the floor of his Iowa home. The Sun obtained the 911 call placed by Frank's friend from the Stars Iowa farmhouse on July 14, just before 11 a.m. The friend said, "I just showed up at my friend's house here and he was sprawled out on his floor. He can't speak to me. He might be seizuring sick, I'm not sure." Frank's father, Bill Fritz, exclusively told The Sun that his son is in stable condition. In an interview with the Quad City Times, an insider revealed that Frank was on the mend and his health was improving daily. "He would like everyone to know he continues to get better every day and is very determined," the friend told the publication. "He really is getting better every single day," she added. The friend also alluded that Frank was not happy that his medical crisis was released to the public by his former friend. While Frank was not prepared at the time for his condition to be published, he is grateful for all the prayers and well wishes, she concluded. The friend is referring to when Mike, 58, captioned an Instagram photo of the reality star soon after the stroke. "I have been very private in the past year in regards to Frank's life and the journey he's been on. There has been lots of opinions in regards to mine and Frank's friendship and the show, but now is not the time to set the record straight. Now is the time to pray for my friend. Frank has suffered a stroke and is in the hospital. Please keep him in your hearts and thoughts. Frank, I pray more than anything that you make it through this okay. I love you, buddy." Fans slammed Mike for being fake for asking for prayers despite their years-long feud. Frank revealed his feud with co-star Mike during a 2021 interview with The Sun. Frank said, "I haven't talked to Mike in 2 years. He knew my back was messed up, but he didn't call me up and ask how I was doing. That's just how it is." The show is tilted towards him 1000%. I can't even bend that far down to show you how much. That's fine. It's like you've got Aerosmith and there's Steven Tyler and he's the frontman. I found my spot, I'm second, and he's number one on the show. That's no problem with me, maybe he does have a problem. He even admitted, I think Mike wants to get his brother Robbie in there to replace me. I don't know why he's behaving like that towards me. The feud continues today. As the U.S. Sun previously reported, Frank threw major shade at the show with the merchandise in his Illinois antique store, Frank Fritz Finds. In photos exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun, Frank is selling shirts that read, I want Frank back. Frank last appeared on American Pickers during a March 2020 episode, as he took time off to recover from back surgery. The original cast member's firing was announced in July 2021, despite his desire to return to the history show. Frank left the show to recover from grueling back surgery that left him with 185 stitches and 2 rods in his spine. During his time off the show, Frank lost 65 pounds and was sober from alcohol. Frank also told The Sun that he checked into rehab for alcohol abuse in Nawa for 77 days. Frank said last year, I went to rehab and I've been sober now for 11 months. I didn't like drinking anymore. My mom was an alcoholic and she died 5 years ago and it was alcohol related. My grandfather was an alcoholic and he died. That didn't sit well with me. Frank continued that he went to meetings twice a week after the stint. He added, I don't think I'll ever have a drink again because I don't like the feeling anymore and some of the dumb things that I did. Frank continued, I'm feeling really good. Life is good and I'd like to get back into the swing of things. I wish I had done it 5 years ago. I would have been a different person. It was the best thing for me and I wish I had done it sooner or I wouldn't be in the position that I am right now.